everybody. It's Missy Wolf with Center Stage Magazine, and we are live at the Lemon Bar and Cabana with Tim Atwood. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. We've been having so much fun before we even are getting started today. So I got to clue fans in at home. So during this whole COVID pandemic, I know that you're a cooker. I'm a cooker. What has been your favorite thing to do to cook? What is your favorite thing?
You know what? I'm one of those guys. I like everything. Mm-hmm. It's obvious. But the one thing that I love making chili. I love chili. I'm just a big chili fan. And so I've been doing a lot of chili, and it's been showing up.
Now, do you eat it spicy or do you eat it mild?
Oh, I got to have the spice. I love spice, man.
Okay.
I had a ghost pepper one time just to see what it was, and my gosh, I broke out in a sweat under my eyes. And I thought, well, if I eat some sugar, that'll cut it. So I got a praline, and I ate that, and it was still 2 hours later. But that's a little over the top for me.
Yeah.
I like it spicy, but not to where I can't breathe.
Yeah, my husband can eat those ghost peppers, and it's just terrible. And they'll take like a little sliver at a time, but no,
I can't do it.
That's too much. I will die.
Yep.
I just think I will be like that girl on the YouTube channel who just tried to eat one whole, and she ended up in the hospital. That would be me with even a taste of it. Oh, my gosh. So what else have you been up to? I saw that you guys were at the 615 Hideaway. You did a live stream event that won an award. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, we did a live stream thing that was we got a Telly Award, which is actually like an Emmy or an Oscar type, for what you were doing. But it was a live stream thing. But we got Telly Awards, and I thought that was the coolest thing. I got one, and, of course, my wife, she got one because she helped produce. So we have matching Tellys, and it's just it's very sweet. And when we got them, I told him, I said, man, I'm going to have to build a mantle now because we don't even have a mantle. We got to have some place to set them.
Exactly. Okay, you guys have your Telly Award. I have my Dr. Pepper bottle. I collect strange random things. Do you collect anything strange and random?
No.
No.
I'm not going there.
I was going to say, I feel like there was a story behind that somewhere.
No.
Dang, you guys, I tried to get a fun
story. I tell you what, we've got so much in our house. I mean, it looks like hoarders. I actually called hoarders and said, hey, man, can you come help me? They said, no, we can't even help you. I mean, it's just too much stuff.
See. Now, last time we had you on the show, we were at the 615 Hideaway.
Yeah.
Okay, and I proved to everybody in America that I don't know how to pick up on jokes because T. Graham Brown had met the hearing aid guy, and you guys kept doing the joke throughout the whole thing, and I missed it every single time.
That's okay.
So you can't do jokes with me like that this time because I don't want to look stupid twice.
Oh, well, no, I'll be cool.
Okay.
All right. Be gentle.
All right. So are you ready to get singing? I heard that you guys, I'm sorry if this comes out bad, but he's making me do something that I have never done on camera.
Oh, you're going to love it.
I don't think I'm going to love it.
Oh, you are.
I'm mortified.
Well, you know what? We've got you and Anita and Jim and Roxanne and Tommy. And now I want y'all to sing.
Yes.
I'm going to sing, come on if you're coming. And you're going to go, come on if you're coming. Okay, you got that? Let's try it one time. Come on if you're coming.
Come on if you're coming. This was bad. See?
Roxanne, maybe not you. Maybe you don't.
No, Roxanne is better. I think Roxanne should take my place.
No, you can do this. I mean, it's just a fun song.
Okay. All right.
You ready?
I want to hear all you guys.
I don't have any volume up here real good, Tommy. There you go. Sitting there pretending like you don't know it's at least a half an hour past time to go. So where the king of the world is waiting on the queen, she said, time ain't nothing but a magazine. Come on if you're coming.
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 Come on if you're coming. Don't make me wait so long. This is Earth to whatever little cloud you're on. It's a real fine line between patient and gone. Come on if you're coming.
Come on if
Yeah,
you're coming.
come on if you're coming.
Come on if you're coming.
Yeah, come on if you're coming. Don't make me wait so long. Yes, you look fabulous, better than before. Yes, the dress is better than the ones on the floor. Yes, I'd say anything to get you out the door. Come on if you're coming.
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 Come on if you're coming. Don't make me wait so long. I ain't a chauvinist pig, my neck is not that red. If you was a man, I'd be upside your head. Come on if you're coming.
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 Come on if you're coming. Don't make me wait so long. Let's do it again. Ready? Come on if you're coming.
Come on if you're coming.
Come on if you're coming. Come on if you're coming. Don't make me wait. Make me wait so long.
I got to give it to you. Nobody else has been able to get me to do anything like that, and many have tried.
Well, thank you. I feel very honored.
Well, yeah, I don't even know what possessed me to agree to that, honestly. But, I mean, it was fun. At home, if your ears are burning, I'm sorry, okay? But we're going to let Tim take it off. I'm going to get off the stage. Are you ready to just sing and have fun with our fans?
I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'm just happy to be in the way.
Okay, let's go.
All right. I'm going to do an old John Prine song. We just recently lost John from the COVID-19 virus, and great singer, songwriter, and just all-around storyteller, Americana guy. But I learned this song probably, 40 years ago or more, and but it was always been one of my favorites. It's called Blue Umbrella. Feelings are strange, especially when they come true. And I had a feeling you'd be leaving soon. I tried to rearrange all my emotions. They seem the same no matter what I do. Blue umbrella rests upon my shoulder. I hide the pain while the rain makes up my mind. My feet are wet from thinking this thing over. It seems so long since I felt the warm sunshine. Just give me one good reason. Promise I won't ask you anymore. Just give me one extra season, so I can figure out the other four. I can figure out the other four. Daytime makes me wonder why she left me. Nighttime makes me wonder what I said. The next time is the only thing I count on. The last time were the only words she said. Blue umbrella rests upon my shoulder. I hide the pain while the rain makes up my mind. My feet are wet from thinking this thing over. Seems so long since I felt the warm sunshine. Just give me one good reason. I promise I won't ask you anymore. Just give me one extra season, so I can figure out the other four. So I can figure out the other four. Thank you. Sit down, really sit down. It's okay.
Okay, we actually have a very small audience tonight, which is great, because usually I do these and we don't really have anyone out here, and then it's kind of awkward because I like when people clap in between songs. I just feel like the artist feeds off of it. So it's really odd when it's super silent and I'm watching these artists just sing song after song, pretending that there's an audience there. And how hard is that for you to do?
That has been the hardest thing for me to get used to. I'm used to the feedback, and I tell a lot of jokes. And so, I mean...
and I don't get them.
But I'm serious. I mean, I'm so used to pulling from the audience, and this is really tough working to a camera. And I'm not sure I could ever be an actor. I don't think that could work for me.
Right? I don't think I could ever. In fact, I tried to do a commercial once, and I just kept cracking up laughing. I couldn't get my lines out. So instead, they just had me wave to the camera. Yeah. And even that, I was cracking up laughing, and you can tell. And it was just a little jewelry store thing. But yeah, that's hard.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's intimidating even.
Yeah.
Well, you have a bunch of people watching, and I want to give a shout out to Tammy West Edwards because she loves what you're doing.
Oh.
And I just wanted to give her a shout out. But you have so many great fans, and they've been loyal to you for over the years. And you have such a good relationship with Jeannie Seeley. You guys go way back.
Yeah.
I was watching some early clips today, by the way.
Oh, no.
It was so much fun. And so I want to know what that has been like for you, being a part of the Opry for so long.
Well, I tell you what, that's probably... the highlight of my career was working at the Opry and playing for everybody that you can imagine, from Roy Acuff, Jeannie Seeley and Porter and Jimmy Dickens, and then on up into Garth and Vince, and I've just played for everybody and had a great Michael McDonald from the Doobie Brothers one night. That was a big highlight for me. I really enjoyed it, but I feel like my time was up there. Yeah. And I always came to Nashville to be a star, just like everybody else. And so now I'm happier than I've ever been because I'm doing what I want to do. Right. Jeannie Seeley told me one time, she said, Atwood, she said, you could have been a superstar, but you did it right. You stayed home. You had your family. Yeah. You slept in your own bed every night. And she said, you should have been a star, but you raised your family. It's time for you to be an artist. So that's what I'm out doing now.
I love it.
I love Jeannie Seeley. She's the best.
She's a fun, spunky little
spitfire.
Oh, my gosh,
yeah.
She's fantastic. I love her to death. Every interview that I get with her, in fact, she signed my table.
Oh, she did?
She did. She signed my table. So when we were allowed to do interviews in person, you know, at CMA Fest and CRS and all that stuff, is there anything you're really missing other than the live audience with the music that you haven't been able to do since this whole thing happened?
Well, I have been able to work the Nashville Palace and a couple places where I got to play with the band. And I really miss the camaraderie with all the people and the players. And I'm missing all of that. I'm enjoying being at home. Yeah. I really am. But I'm really getting antsy because we traveled all the time. Last year we were in Maine and Florida and Texas. I mean, just every week we were going somewhere. And to be sitting home now for this amount of time, I mean, Roxanne told me the other day she wanted me to take her to a place where they made the food in front of you, you know? And so I put her in the truck and took her to Subway, and that's when the fight started. You did get a joke.
I did. Oh, yay me. No, that's funny. I love that. And I love that I didn't let everybody down. Oh my gosh, that's great. That's great. So are you ready to sing some more?
Sure.
I know your fans are dying for more.
I'm looking to find out what I'm supposed to be doing. Roxanne, okay, I said
you first.
Me first. All right.
First.
This is a song, I really relate to this song. There's 3 sections to this song. And one of them's like 2 brothers, and one of them's about the servicemen, and then the other one's about a wife passing away. And I had a wife that passed away 20 years ago in August, but you never get over it. You get through it, but you never get over it. But this song is one of those songs that it just spoke to me. It'll be on the new CD coming out later this year. But this is called You First. The river looked much wider than it ever did before. Even though we crossed 100 times or more, we were scared, but we dared each other. You first, and I'll be right behind you. You first, I'll meet you on the other side. The nature of a hero requires a leap of faith. You'll find out what you're made of when it's your time to say you first. A chopper drops a ladder in the middle of the war. Sergeant said there's only room for just one more. 2 wounded brothers, one says to the other, you first, and I'll be right behind you. You first, I'll meet you on the other side. The nature of a hero requires a leap of faith. You'll find out what you're made of when it's your time to say you first. Now I'm standing over you. All the years that we've been through, I thought it would be me. Never thought that it might be you first, and I'll be right behind you. You first, I'll meet you on the other side. You always were my hero. Here's my leap of faith. You'll find out what you're made of when it's your time to say you first.
Wow. Okay, so I am not strong enough to be the you first person.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. Clapping is great. I love clapping.
Yes.
Okay, so you have a lot of people watching, and Reagan Richards, she's from Williams Honor. I don't know if you've heard of that band. They are absolutely amazing, and they can sing anything. And Reagan has the voice of, man, she can pull off Loretta Lynn and everybody. I mean, she's fantastic, but she's watching you. She loves you. And then Susan Edwards says, "Hi Tim, you're sounding great. Sending you a big old hug from Vegas."
Yeah, I know Susan very well.
Okay, all right. What does that do for you when you actually get to see their comments live? So you're not really having them here, but they're knowing they're watching and they're sending you some fun comments.
Well, I don't see them.
I mean, I could show you.
No, I don't.
I could show you.
I get reviews when I get in the truck to go home. Roxanne gives me the review.
Does she?
And who,
Okay.
yeah, who was there and who, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fun.
but no, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's amazing the power of media. I went to Kansas one time, and I'd been on Larry's Country Diner, And we stopped in this little town in Missouri at McDonald's, and I walked in, and this lady, she just had this awestruck look on her face, and she walked over. She said, "You're Tim Atwood." I said, "Yeah." She said, "Can I get my picture made with you?"
Oh, how
And
sweet.
I mean, it was in the middle of nowhere, and she said, I'm going to tell my husband. I want my husband to see this. I got my picture made with you, because she watched Larry's Country Diner, and I thought that was the coolest thing. Yeah, so yeah, I do love all the comments.
Yeah.
I think it's just sweet, and God bless y'all for letting me be here.
Yes. Oh, I love it. And I know that they want to hear more. So what are you going to do for us next?
What's next, Roxanne? Oh, Jeannie's song. Okay.
Okay.
This is a song that I wrote that Jeannie Seeley and Lori Morgan cut a duet on it. And they found this guitar player, an unknown guy named Vince Gill, to play guitar on it.
Yeah, he's very
And
unknown.
you've never, I'm sure. Yeah. But anyhow, I wrote this song years ago. A lot of times the songs come from phrases. You'll hear somebody, "Hey man, I'm just living the dream," and so then you got those standard phrases. And one of them was, "Hey man, that's how I roll," and so I wrote this song. There's things I like about me, a lot of things I don't. I know that I could change them all, but I know darn well I won't. I roll with the tide, take it all in stride, but there's one thing that you gotta know. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. I do what I do when I want to, and I'm all that I need to be. When it comes right down to it, what you get is what you see. I got a love so deep you can feel it, and I live by my own code. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. I got that country music way down in a rock and roll soul. Well, you may not understand me, but there's one thing that you gotta know. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. Can talk about me, I don't care what they say, at least not enough to worry about, 'cause I'm living my life my way. Sometimes I go off the deep end and I get a little out of control. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. I got that country music way down in a rock and roll soul. Well, you may not understand me, but there's one thing that you gotta know. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll. That's who I am, that's what I do, that's how I roll.
Okay, so I gotta know, is Jerry Lee Lewis an influence to you?
Oh, no.
No?
I'm more of a Liberace guy. No,
Oh, yeah?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis, Mickey Gilley, Jimmy Swaggart. I actually played with Jimmy Swaggart on a crusade one time in Peoria, yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Did you ever watch the CMT series for Sun Records?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Okay. CMT had this great series, and they cast some amazing people to portray Jerry Lee Lewis and Jimmy Swaggart, and they were actually twin brothers.
Yeah.
And so they it was such a fun series, such a fun show, but that's what you reminded me of just now.
Well,
You just reminded me of that. That's why I had to ask. But I have Richard Surrey says we miss you, Tim, from Dick and Donna in Yuma.
I love Dick and Donna. They've been so sweet to us, so kind. She sent us masks. Whenever we started having to have masks, she sent us masks, and they're great people. I work at campground on Sunday nights here in Nashville from 7:30 to 9, Two Rivers Campground. I expect everybody to be there this Sunday.
Yes.
Thanks for me getting to plug that. But anyhow, that's where we met Dick and Donna at.
Okay.
And they're just great people. I love them very much. Hello.
Yay. Well, that's great. Now, I hear you do impressions.
Did Roxanne? You've been talking to Roxanne.
I have been talking to Roxanne. Yes, I have. So let's hear some of them.
Well, I'll tell you, Pilgrim, if they had lovely ladies like you on the trail, I sure wouldn't give my horse a second look.
That is great. Oh my gosh, I love it. Do you have any more? Are you?
Oh, she wants me to. Which one, baby? Oh.
These rose-colored glasses that I'm looking through show only the beauty, 'cause they hide all the truth.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Oh my gosh, I could do this all day. I could listen to this all day.
Oh, well.
You got any more?
Godfrey Daniels, someone stole the cork out of my lunch. Yes, yes. Always carry an extra bottle for snake bites. Always carry an extra snake. Yes. That was W.C. Fields, by the way, for those of you who don't know who that is.
El Paso.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Reader's Digest has just come out with a new series, the abridged version. You remember the song "Out in the West Texas Town of El Paso"? You remember that song?
Oh yeah.
El Paso.
Yeah.
It was about a 7-minute song when DJs used to play that so they could go to the bathroom. But see, Reader's Digest now has come out with the abridged version, and it goes like this: Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love, I got shot, and I died. That's the whole song right there. The whole 7 minutes we condensed into that amount of time. I'm sorry, I'm just not right.
You never know what you're going to get here.
I'm not right. Just ask anybody.
No, you're great. You're great. So what are you going to do next? What song are we doing next, Roxanne?
Oh!
Wait, this is your last one?
This is the last one that I have scheduled.
I'm sad.
I'm happy hanging out here. I mean, this is awesome. This is a song written by a young man that just moved to town from Georgia. His name is Ethan Phillips, and he wrote this song, and Roxanne heard it, and she said, I think you ought to learn this song. And I listened to it, and I went, you know what, that's a great song, and he's just a really good kid, you know. And so I ended up changing a few things, so he gave me writer, so I'm part writer on this song, so, yeah, I'm getting really good. I have lost my mind. Never mind.
It's all right, because I'm right there with you.
Tommy, can I get a little more piano? I'm really good, and I want to hear it. There you go. Preacher man in the pulpit, delivering the word. I'd be sitting in the back row, staring at her. Blonde hair and blue eyes, Grace was her name. Hate to admit it, but her smile kept me coming back each Sunday. God knew what he was doing when he sent her to me. And every day
day I thank Him, 'cause without her, where would I be? She's the reason that I pray, that strength behind my faith. I was saved by grace. Well, that was 40 years ago. Seems like yesterday. We were married in that church, from the love heaven made. She's been the rock that I have needed, and my light along the way. An angel here on earth, more than I deserve. Between Jesus and her, I was saved by grace. God knew what He was doing when He sent her to me. And every day I thank Him. Without her, where would I be? She's the reason that I pray, the strength behind my faith. I was saved by grace. Saved by grace. I was saved by grace. Saved by grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Oh my goodness. I don't think we could have ended on a better song than that.
Thank you.
And I have to say, the touch of Amazing Grace at the end, that song always makes me cry.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I hear it full, it just makes me cry.
Yeah. Not when I do it in churches. I do it a little different in churches, yeah.
You want to do it here?
When I start thinking about the grace of God, I get excited. I'm one of those guys. I do it like this. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saves a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that cool?
That is great.
Just a little different take on it.
I love it.
Thanks.
See, I wouldn't cry. I
No.
wouldn't cry. I would just be smiling and happy the whole time, which is good.
Yeah.
So I don't think the fans at home got to see your shoes when you put your foot on the keyboard for that quick second, but you have the coolest shoes. You guys, they're piano keys.
Jeannie Seeley bought me those.
Did she really?
She saw that and she said, Atwood, you've got to have those. And she bought them and brought them to me, and they're really cool. I like fun shoes.
Oh, me too.
I think I've got too much estrogen. I've got all kinds of...
That is not an estrogen, testosterone thing.
Are you
that
sure?
Is just, no, that is a personality, like God gave us that.
Okay.
We're artists, we're entertainers, we're those people, so we deserve the flamboyant feet.
Well, I tell you what, I've got all kinds of boots. I got some that are black, that's got some snake skin on them, and I've got some real shiny ones.
Yeah.
And then I ordered some from London. They're like Beatle boots, the old Beatle boots. I'm sure you're too young to remember those.
Not.
But
I don't know what those are.
but I got some, and they're leopard skin.
Ooh, fun.
And when I opened them up, I mean, I was so excited. I'm going to have some rock and roll boots. This is just the coolest. And I opened them up, and Roxanne looked at me and says, "Hey, do those come in men's?" She's such a funny girl. We love her so much.
I do love her. I do love her. But okay, so you have the fun shoes. I can't afford all the fun shoes, and I really hate wearing shoes most of the time, so I have the fun socks.
Oh, okay.
Like, I love buying the weirdest, craziest socks.
Yeah.
And so now when people, like my parents, when they go on vacation and they come back, they always bring me like fun socks. It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh, I've got, just like my tennis shoes, I've got tie-dyed tennis shoes.
See? That's great.
Flag tennis shoes. I mean, like I said, I just like fun footwear. That's Timmy Atwood. That's
See?
my motto. That's who I am.
Hashtag Timmy Atwood, fun footwear. I love that. Was there anything else you want to tell fans before we go? Because I know that you're a busy guy and I could keep chatting with you forever.
Right back at you. I'm just this is such a cool thing, and you do such a great job, Missy. Thank you for having me here.
You.
I've enjoyed it, and all I can say, just go to timatwood.com.
Yes.
Or Tim Atwood Facebook, and like me.
Yes.
Really like me, like Sally Fields said. I want you to really like me. So
right?
Go there and be on the lookout for a new CD called That's Who I Am.
Absolutely. And you guys don't forget, at the bottom of the screen, you're going to see a banner, and that has his virtual tip jar. So please, please, please be sure to hit that if you can. And any of the artists that you guys are watching their live streams, tip when you can, because, this whole COVID thing has affected everyone in this industry. Like, especially the stage setup crews. I mean, and the lighting and the set.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so many people are out of work, and it is just heartbreaking. So you guys tip when you can, if you can. And if nothing else, subscribe to their channels, share their pages, like them, bring all your friends on the journey with you. Until next time, guys, we'll see you soon.